Agora é esperar a galera voltar tudo. Hi guys, we are back. I'm not sure, but we had a problem here in YouTube. I don't know what happens, but we are back. I'm so sorry about that. So let's wait a little more just for the same people get back into the live, okay? And then I'm gonna start the class. Hi Red, how are you? I miss you, buddy.
Dia 6, dia 7.
Agora eu vou esperar o pessoal voltar. Assim.
Vem.
Sorry guys, I don't know what happens here. We just got a message from YouTube and I don't know what happens. We had to reset the live. So we're gonna start in the class, okay? For this week, like I said last week, we're gonna work again about sweeps and some submissions. We're gonna starting working some submissions, okay? We're gonna do one sweep from close guard, and then the warm up first. And it's gonna be 30 seconds jumping jacks, 30 seconds push-ups, 30 seconds sit-ups, the regular warm up, okay? Let's go. And go, go, go. Vai lá brincar, gordo. Só fica com aquele dedo daquele jeito, né? Time. We're gonna do some push-ups here. 30 seconds only. And go. Time. Sit-ups now. 30 seconds only. Subcode, rat, scope 1. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds only, let's go.
O que você quer?
Time, back up. Bring our knees up. Heels.
Heels. Heels.
Arms. Squat. Grab your collar, squat down, and then jump as high as you can. Okay? So jump squats, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Done. Time. Now, for finish the warm up, 30 seconds hip skip, working both sides. 30 seconds bridge up, both sides again. 30 seconds hip skip, 30 seconds bridge up, and then 30 seconds break fall, technical stand up and sprawl. Okay, let's go. Hip skip first. No bother. Fine. So now, bridge, working both sides. Bring your hips up, okay? Try to keep your back off the mat, and then turn your body, high five on the floor, and go to the other side. Let's go.
Nossa, que fedor, velho.
Eu já vou dar água.
Oi.
Done. Last 30 seconds before the water. Break fall, technical stand up, and sprawl. Ready position. Slowly, step by step, don't need to rush. 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Good, good. Let's do a quick water break and then let's bellow. How are you guys? I miss you guys. Ellie, Bree, Joey, Eddie. Don't worry about it, Carl. So one person take the partner down, and then the other person, it's gonna be for the first 5 minutes, we're gonna work submissions from close guard, okay? We're gonna work the X choke from close guard, armbar from close guard, and Kimura from close guard, okay? Very simple submissions, but it's important submissions for jiu-jitsu, okay? So one person works to get a double leg, okay? To take the partner down. And the other, after 5 minutes, the same person get the double leg again, and the person on bottom is gonna do the bump sweep to get on top. And then from the mount position, we're gonna work the X choke, the armbar. And we can work the Kimura, the Americana. It's another submission from the mount. Yeah, so let's work the armbar. Simple. We're gonna start in the fight stance, but remember, if você vai explicar?
Não, eu te derrubo pra você pra fazer.
Não, eu vou fazer porque eu tenho que explicar, né?
Ah, tá, eu achei que você ia.
So we're gonna start in the fight stance position, but it's very important. If I'm looking for the double leg, if I'm looking for the takedowns from the Osotogari situation or the and her legs. So if I get low, if I bend my knees, it's easier to reach her legs and then losing both arms. You have to stay on this position. Keep our head up. If you are looking for the double leg, single leg, and some takedowns from the wrestling, you must have to squat down, change your level, okay? So to learn more about the double leg, we have to stay low. Squat down. From here, I have my left foot in front. Pode ficar na mesma base. She has the same base. So I'm gonna drop my left knee closer her foot. As I have my left knee on the floor, I'm closer. So I can reach her legs, both legs. So I'm using my arms around the legs. And here, very important, try to connect your hands. Get the gable grip. If I keep in my right leg here, it's good, but I think it's better if you bring this foot closer, okay? And I'm using my toes on the floor now. Look at my heel. It's off the mat. You can keep your foot this away, but I think the angle to have more strength, more power in your leg, it's when you keep your heel off the mat and your toes. You are using your toes as a grip on the floor. And from here, you just need to stay pushing forward as hard as you can, and then you're gonna finish your takedown. Then the double leg, and pay attention. As soon as I finish my takedown, I'm gonna keep in both knees on the floor and do a posture up, bringing my head up, okay? If I stay with my head low, it's easier for her to sweep me. So I need to drop it. I need to keep both knees on the floor as a base and bringing my head up. Do a posture up. So I'm here, change your level. Now dropping this knee on the floor, get closer, and then both arms around the partner legs. Connect our hands here, get the gable grip. Now I'm gonna bring my right foot closer her leg. Both knees on the floor and posture up. Okay?
Mama. Oi, amor.
Okay, guys, so for the first submission from on bottom, I have my legs controlling her body, okay? So I'm gonna do my first grip on her sleeve here, near her elbow, and my second grip, my right hand, it's gonna grab her collar. So one hand holding the partner's sleeve and the other collar grip. And I need to cross my collar grip, okay? So don't hold the same side collar. I cross my grip here, 4 fingers in, thumb out, as deep as possible. Now, if she tries to close her chin, I'm gonna use my wrist, open her chin, and then bring my second grip under my arm. Again, 4 fingers in, thumb out, as deep as you can. And as soon as I got my grips on her collar, I just need to bend in my arms and start using my arms as a scissor, bringing her head down. Again, she took the takedown. She took me down. I have my close guard. I have my legs already. I just need to do my grip. So, left hand, hold her sleeve. My right hand, cross. It's going to be under my arm. And I'm using my wrist to keep in the space, to keep her chin up. Okay? So, second grip under that arm. 4 fingers in, thumb out. Fernando, vai lá brincar, Fernando. Now I start using my arms as a scissor, squeezing my grips. I'm squeezing my hands here, and I just need to bring her head towards my chest. If it's hard to use just your arms, you can use also your legs to break the partner posture. Second option for the person on bottom, I have my close guard. So now I'm gonna use both hands on her arm. I'm working on her right arm. So both hands here. I'm gonna bring her elbow towards my chest. Using my right hand, cross grip now on her triceps behind and after her elbow. Filho, vai lá brincar, por favor, filho. Não dá pra você ficar aqui. Vai lá brincar. So my second grip now is gonna be on her collar again. And I need to use my collar grip, breaking her posture to keep her head down. Now I have more control on her posture and arm. If I'm holding her right arm, I'm gonna use my left foot on her hips. And I need to keep my left knee connected on her shoulder, okay? Don't give space here. Now I'm gonna use my left foot, my foot on her hip, to push my hips out. And I'm gonna bring my right leg under her arm. Oh, filho, vai lá brincar, pelo amor de Deus. Dá risada não, senão vai querer ficar aqui, filho. Bring my left leg now around her head, and I have my legs already. I'm gonna stay squeezing my knees here. Don't extend your legs, okay? If you stretch your legs, there is no power in your legs. So keep it moving. Try to move your feet down. And then both hands controlling the wrist here. Partner wrist. Very important, keeping the thumb up. And then squeeze your knees, pinch your knees here, and bring your hips off the mat. Bring your hips up. Third one, Kimura. I have my left hand on her sleeve, my right hand on her collar. I'm gonna pose her hand on the floor. So, as I have her hand on the floor, I'm gonna bring my right arm across over her shoulder. I sit up here, I come up here. I'm using my left elbow on the floor as a base. Now I'm gonna bring this hand around her elbow and I'm gonna hold my own wrist, locking the Kimura. Now I'm gonna put my back on the floor again, bring her arm together, and I just need to start pushing her hand across over her back. And the person on bottom, close guard. As soon as the partner finishes the takedown, close your guard. First attack, first submission, X choke, okay? Grip on the sleeve, cross collar grip, 4 fingers in. Using this wrist to open the partner, use your arms as a scissor to put the pressure in the partner neck, and then try to bring the partner head down. Grip again. Now, If I'm controlling her right arm, I'm gonna bring the same side foot. So my left foot on her hip. I need to use that foot to push my hips out. Okay, I'm gonna do a hip escape, push my hips out, and bring my right leg under her armpit. Fala, você sabe que eu tenho que pensar falando inglês e fica falando em cima do Fernando. Esqueci o que eu tava falando. And the last option, the Kimura, okay? Get the close guard, hold the partner wrist, get the corner grip, just to stay controlling the partner posture. Sit up, bring your arm across over the shoulder, and hold your on the wrist, back on the floor again, bring the arm, opponent's arm together, and then starting pushing across over the get the takedown, and she does the same submissions. We're gonna work here for like 4 minutes. Try to do the same in your house, stay working back and forth, okay? And then you're gonna move on, and one person get the double leg, the other, it's gonna use the bump sweep to get on top, and then we're gonna work some submissions from the mount, okay? So let's work these options now, back and forth, and for 3-4 minutes only. Stay working your house, and make sure you go one step at a time. Don't need to rush. Try to work both sides, kids. Seconds. guys, before we start work the submissions from the mouth, I'm gonna do a quick water break here, okay? And then start to work from top mouth position. Okay? Let's drink some water. Que foi, Gordon? So guys, we're gonna work the same takedown, okay? The double leg. Let's keep it and work about the double leg. And then the person on bottom now is gonna use the bump sweep to get on top, okay? So one person get the double leg, the other close guard. Get the grips, okay? One hand holding the partner wrist, the other hand collar grip, get the collar grip. And then sit up, I sit up. I need to keep in my back off the mat. I'm gonna bring my arm across over her shoulder and then open my guard, okay? If I have my right arm over her shoulder, I'm gonna use my right foot on the floor, okay? So same side foot. So left hand, I'm gonna work in holding her wrist. Gonna bring my right arm over her shoulder and using my right foot on the floor. Gonna do the bump sweep and bringing my hips up, using my hips, my stomach against her chest, sweeping her. And also on the mouth, gonna keeping both knees on the floor and try to keep some because probably the person is gonna trap her foot and recover the guard. So also in the mouth, we're gonna work 3 submissions. First one, X choke, is the same concept from the mouth, okay? So instead of bringing the partner head towards your chest, you need to move your head down. So I'm gonna do my grips on her collar, same way, crossing the grips, 4 fingers in, thumb out, and as soon as I get my second grip, I'm gonna put my forehead on the floor, and then squeezing and finishing her using the X choke. The second option is when the person on bottom keeping the hands here, protecting the neck, okay? And then we're gonna work the Americana from the mouth. Using my second grip again under my arm and holding the other side collar. As I got my grips, I just need to put my forehead on the floor and then start squeezing my choke. Okay? X choke from the mouth. But let's say she has both hands here, protecting her neck. There is no angle to do the X choke. So that's the reason I'm gonna work another option, the Americana. I have my knees under her armpit on the floor. So I'm gonna do one grip on her wrist and you need to cross her grip, okay? So I'm gonna use my left hand holding her wrist. I'm crossing my arm, okay? So I'm using my left hand and I'm gonna hold her left wrist. This way. Now I'm gonna push it. As I got my grip on her wrist, I have to use my other hand, my free hand, on her elbow. So the same side elbow. Now I have a lot of power in my arms. And I'm using both arms against one arm. Okay? So I'm gonna push her arm down. So I'm gonna drop my left elbow on the floor and using my elbow blocking her hand. Now I just need to pass my arm, but it's the other angle. So that's the reason we call this submission as Americana. So your arm, bellow the arm, hold your own wrist, top of your wrist, and then you just need to bring your elbow off the mat. Bring the partner elbow up to put the pressure on the shoulder, and then you can force the person to tap. Okay? The third one is gonna be the armbar. Again, she has her hands, both hands protecting her neck. So I'm gonna cross my grip again, my right hand under her arm, and I'm holding her triceps again. Okay? So I have my right hand holding her right arm. And I need to try bringing her elbow towards my stomach, my belly. To try extending a bit, bringing my body, my weight forward, and then I'm able to extend my left leg and bring my leg over her head. Sitting down, and then extending her arm, getting the regular arm bar from the mount. Okay? So one person get the double leg, the person on bottom using the bump sweep to get on top. I'm gonna change the angle here to try to help you guys improve the angle. So first one, I got my first grip on her collar. Okay, so I have the space to try use the X choke. Cross her grip for fingers in. I'm using my wrist to keep her chin up, and then I just need to bring my second grip under my arm, holding the other side collar, and putting my forehead on the floor. Using the X choke. Second one, she has both hands here. So, I'm gonna use my left hand on her wrist, right hand on her elbow. Okay? Both arms against one. I just need to push her arm down. And as I do that, I'm gonna drop my left elbow on the floor, blocking her head. Oh meu Deus. Vamos, um pouquinho para trás só. Esqueceu da posição, pequeno?
Não, eu tava virada aqui.
Então, mas onde é que eu vou fazer aqui? Okay, so I'm using my left arm, my left elbow against her head. I just need to pass my arm here, bellow her arm, and then I'm gonna hold my wrist, top of my wrist here. As soon as I lock my Americana, I'm gonna bring my right elbow off the mat and start pushing her arm to have the pressure here on her shoulder, and then she needs to tap. Third one, arm bar. She has again the hands here protecting her neck. So I'm gonna cross my right hand under her arm here, and I'm holding her triceps, okay, after the elbow. If I'm holding this side arm, I'm gonna slide in the same side knee on the floor, bringing my knee near her head. Here, I sliding stepping under her armpit, okay? Pay attention about the space. If I'm extending my legs, she has the space to escape between my legs. So I need to keep in my body low, okay? It's very important. Now I'm gonna bring my head, my body lean forward to be able to extend my leg and then bring my leg over her head. Now I'm sit down, pinching my knees, both hands holding her wrist, and then I have the arm bar. Okay, so we're gonna work again here, and back and forth for 3 minutes. One person get a double leg, the other close guard, get the bump sweep, and then from the mouth, we're gonna work the X choke, Americana, and arm bar. Let's go. Try to work back and forth, being gentle. Go one step at a time. Don't need to rush. And about the Americana and arm bar, don't wait too much to tap, okay? As soon as your partner got the position tight, tap. Nossa senhora, tá de brincadeira. Fazer minha função. Me
Claro
deixa.
que é isso, Bruno.
Me deixa. Fazer minha função. Não vai assim? Precisa levantar um pouquinho. Por que você fez isso? Hi guys. So guys, and remember today we worked 3 submissions from close guard and 3 submissions from the mount position. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna do a review about these options and work some options from side control and back. Okay. And probably we're gonna work 3 submissions from side control, 3 submissions from the back. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much to stay with us and enjoy the class with us. And we are doing the JunikoAtHome just to try keeping you guys engaged and working and thinking about jiu-jitsu. And I hope you guys are safe and healthy, and can't wait to have you guys on the mat again. So tomorrow we have 10 a.m. the class with Professor Giuliano, and 4 p.m. here at Hanover with us. Thank you so much. We love you all. We miss you all. I hope you guys have a great week.